we should be live, so we should be getting the feed in a second. Getting the feed?
What?
Getting the feed?
Oh, we're live.
Okay, thanks. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm here joined me by Mr. Stano himself. And today we're going to dive deep into the horror and the real essence of the game, since we lost not only Trip Flickinson, but
Take a moment. You shall be missed. Okay.
and that's Siori girl, whatever her name is. Anyway, we're gonna continue. So
Maybe.
what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing a new poem.
Doki Doki.
We're doing a new poem. So I guess we can continue the Yuri route, unless you wanna.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Alright, then go.
All right, we'll go do Yuri. So the thing with Yuri is that she's very into deep, dark things.
He's happy.
What? You're responsible for chat, man.
Dude, I get. Where do I put things?
Here, give me the drink.
Got it.
How you? Don't drop it on my computer. All right, let's just continue. Vertigo, Judgment, Heaven Sent.
Blank says Yuri root won't last for long. Lol.
Well, okay. Frightening, incongruent, effulgent. I just pick all the big words.
We could tell.
That's what she likes, big words. Infallible. Disarray. Vexatious.
Confucius? Confucius.
Contamination. She likes horror. Tenacious. Universe.
Hey, I have more genius ideas than a fat man who leaves the cave to
Intellectual.
the Smurfs.
Tragedy.
I
Despise.
really want to hear what your genius idea is.
Essence.
Like, if you could make that into like a
Starscape.
legit idea outside of just having it be a fat man who lays potato chips and blueberries to Smurfs, I will give you my respect. If you were able to put all that into one giant monstrous thing, it will be amazing. Could they not hear us the entire time?
Well, they could hear us, but I just want to make sure that it's closer to me. All right, so you get to do Natsuki's voice. That's the short one with the
Aren't
pink
they
hair.
all short?
The shorter one. The one with.
Making a game that blows your head off. I mean, all I have to do is step into Call of Duty and have someone shoot my face off with a shotgun. There, head gone.
Yeah. So I'm getting text. Who's texting? Oh, it's just Snap. Oh, it's just Mike Snap. Anyway, let's keep going. So,
Find your short.
hi CFN.
That's not what I was implying, but I mean, you know what? I won't say it. Never mind.
Glad to see you. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word.
So wait, whose voice am I doing?
You're doing Natsuki, which she's the one with the pink hair.
The one that was just up.
No, that she has.
She had pink hair too.
That's not pink hair. She has brown hair. The one that's shorter has bright pink hair.
Okay, is it the one that you were trying to use the very sophisticated voice for?
No, that's the one with the dark hair, like the purple dark hair. The one with the high pitch voice.
Oh, anime. Why do you have to make things so complicated?
I'll show you what she looks like, and you can do her voice, okay? Well, I'm back at the literature club. It was the
You're
last.
back there. Are you sure you want to be back there?
I don't know.
Do you really have a choice? That's
I really don't have a choice in this game, anyways. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh,
It's madness.
you just missed it.
What did I miss?
Her face just glitched.
Good.
Okay.
She's ugly.
All right.
So, Shadow Prince, your last comment I'm gonna block because this is a clean channel. I agree, but this is a clean channel, so I'm blocking it. I'm hiding it. I'm sorry, man. I agree to your comment.
Thanks. Okay. Thanks for keeping your promise, CFN. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, there she is.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Come on, like he deserves any slat.
Next slide.
Oh, you're really killing me here. You already had to be dragged there to by Monica. Seriously, how important is this talking? Okay, I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or not.
Yeah, you notice something?
What?
How the picture's kind of shifting a bit?
What picture?
The whole
I don't know anything you're talking about.
You don't know that? It's shifting.
I
It's
don't.
like off a bit. You noticed it?
What are you talking about?
Are you not looking at the picture?
What?
The screen.
Where are you? Okay, whoops.
You want me to do the voice acting while you just do chat?
Hold on. Guys, we gotta keep this clean. We gotta keep chat clean. We gotta keep everything about this clean. He's a clean channel. Like, I don't mind on my channel, but him, he's clean. He's like an innocent little newborn pup. Clean. Okay? He doesn't...
You want me to do the voices, or are you just gonna do chat?
No, I
okay,
am doing
then do the voices.
I am
man.
so sorry. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. There you go.
You don't see, like, the screen is like way off. Look at this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm saying? Look at
No,
this.
I don't see it.
First of all, she's covering. First off, she's covering the chat.
I know, I see it all, Connor.
I can't even read what she's saying. And Suki is apparently have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room.
My. Oh no, it's me.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga.
Whoa! Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back
Mr.
into her
Clean,
seat.
Exactly. Like the commercial.
Sorry, CFN. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
No.
That's me.
We're not made for comfort.
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest
Why
in
is
picking
Bane
up.
here? Bane!
Bane's here?
Tell me. And then you'll have my permission to die.
Perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either. Like you said, I'm in this club now.
Well, just leave, and you'll be out of the club. Look at that.
It is
Problem solved. No more disturbing paranormal things. No
Sir.
More death.
So it only-
No more hanging from the ceiling.
so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club.
Sure you do.
So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
It's deeper.
Oh, are you sure?
I mean, it is, but Bane has a mask. I can't do Bane's voice very well without a mask.
You can just cover your face.
My name's Bane. You say cover my face, so I cover my face.
Oh, okay. I just felt like, well, as the vice president and all, that I should
You're fired as the president. Trump stepping in.
I'm gonna make the literature club great again. It's
China.
It's funny how she's still patiently waiting for us to say her line. Okay. That.
Come on, get it together.
that I should help you get started with something that you might like. Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book.
Yeah, a book. Sure.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
What's
And
it called?
I don't know. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
So, Shadow Prince says,
What do you say?
nice one. I'll join in. Mexico, Korea, walls. Hillary Clinton.
Oh boy. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute?
Stare.
She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite not me reading so much. Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. You know what I also notice? You can't hear it, but the music is kind of off a little bit.
You're facing off a little bit.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Okay, now the screen's normal. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Why is there a random chair in the closet?
That's where she sits to read manga.
Is it?
I
I mean, if it's to read manga, I would be literally out in the open, sprawl across desks, just reading like this. It'd be great.
I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks
Hello, EBG. Hello.
It looks like the same book that she lent to me.
How are you?
More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages.
How art thou?
Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Triple dot.
The triple dot.
The triple dot. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book.
Great.
Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Enjoy
Oh, wait. Wait, what?
life.
What? It's fine.
Hey, now you're speaking my language, literally.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I was just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Oh, good God. Dude.
Oh. I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna call this out. It looks like it had a stroke on the left side of your... No, right side of your face, sorry.
And your eye
you
literally...
kind of look like Jason Voorhees right now.
Like, literally, your
I'm
eye...
not gonna say...
Your eye is literally...
Yeah, you're right, EBG. Her eyes. They're beautiful.
Dude, the eye is literally going that way.
It wanted to leave the face.
I wanted to reread some of it. Oh, it's back. Oh no, it's still kind of off. Start
You're
it.
off.
Where's my switch?
I left it in the car, sorry.
Dang it. Not for any particular reason. I know my eye was off my head for a second there, but, you know, that's normal. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book?
Maybe because I like reading the same book twice at the same time. Judgmental.
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just wanted to buy 2 of them.
Sure. That one episode where they did a cut of
I see. There's something fairly obvious here. There's something fairly obvious here that...
face. Mario thing.
But it's decided to let it go.
That's what I'm gonna call you for now.
I will definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It is a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well...
Oh, I'm having so much fun with channels.
Yeah, it's okay. I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's...
Markov?
Yeah. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp who turned it into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they started selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. I think you just missed that whole...
I did, but it's okay.
But I'll just give you the short version.
It's in the stars in Steve's eyes. You mean Liddy like a kitty.
So pretty much the short version of it is like this book is about...
Murder, blood, murder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Death,
and experimentation.
Darth? It's about Darth?
Vader.
What about Maul?
Or Sidious.
Yeah, he's useless. He's a wrinkled bag of bones.
But anyway...
Aren't we all, though?
I'm really into it.
Wrinkled bag of bones.
Wrinkled bag of bones. But anyway...
Hide up meat sacks.
Anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it?
Insane your content is. Well...
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, CFN? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, and I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things.
Darth Flippinson.
Darth Flippinson.
And damn it, you made me spill my iced tea on my shirt.
She's so...
Maybe iced tea isn't the best thing for you.
She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of story that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the whole world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
Hey, I think you need to tone down the bold and the font size there, lady. This isn't scary, this is just...
That's suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I?
I'm sorry, it was... Then suddenly... I'm rambling.
Oh, not again. I'm sorry.
Again. Oh, jeez.
Hey, don't apologize.
You have to apologize. You're a little crazy there, lady.
I haven't lost...
You have purple hair. So, I mean...
What's wrong with...
I trust you.
What's wrong with purple hair?
Anime.
Okay. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
That kind of text in mind for later. Well, Enderman 295, this is a clean channel, so just keep it clean. Alright?
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Oh, what? My whole body did something. I missed it. Apparently her whole body did something.
Wait, EBG, where are you going?
I kind of forgot to pay attention to the other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least thing I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah, oh. She glitched again. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? The triple dot again. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put on to my bag. All right. It's fine if we sit here, right?
EBG is going to church. TEA.
All right.
And Shadow Prince, I guess, is going to Neverland. I want him to bring me the head of Peter Pan.
Okay. Cool. I slip it into the desk. I slip into the desk, a seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to, you two.
Chick, I swear.
It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
So conflicted.
She is. I see. Well, just tell.
I'm Helen Keller.
But just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. That's...
I'm sorry to cut you off. Shadow Prince, if all you need is a can of Red Bull and some firecrackers, go to New Hampshire. They'll sell you Red Bull and firecrackers, probably in the same spot. So, just go to New Hampshire, and you'll be good. And then bring me the head of Peter Pan.
awesome.
And Captain Hook. I want to wear his hook as my hook.
Anyway, moving on. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting.
Distracting.
Okay. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Oh.
Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Wait, hold on. Did that save that? I was just... Oh, no, I didn't. Dang it. Yuri, you really apologize a lot. A lot, don't you? I do.
Well, stop it.
I don't really mean to.
Stop
Sorry.
it.
I mean... Here, this should work, alright? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Okay. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do do the same with my right hand on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
Yeah,
It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
Yeah, we all know why.
Yeah. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks.
Patient.
I continue.
There's a reason why we're being patient.
Anyway, we continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, it might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Okay, that was different. Mr. Stano?
What?
That was different. When I first asked her that question a while back,
What question?
this question's saying that this character reminds me of you. She was more reclusive, saying, "Well, what do you mean by that?" And I explained to her, but she's like, "Oh no, of course not." Like she's more, getting a little bit more cuckoo in the head. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking this. I was thinking the way she second guesses things, she says, and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I just thought you meant something else about her.
Enderman, keep it clean, buddy. That means no vulgarities in chat. We're keeping this clean, okay? I'm not gonna tell you again.
Something else. Never mind. We didn't get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest. you can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little. My breathing? Yuri puts her hand over her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? CFN? Did something just happen now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. What do you mean I don't know anything?
Oh, you know nothing.
I know nothing. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
I guess I'm not worried.
No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I guess we'll... You want to do some voice acting?
I'm unblocking Enderman.
Unblocking him?
Yep. Unblocking.
Why?
Because he was swearing too much.
Well, it's not too much of a big deal. I mean, I allowed him to I just didn't repeat it. Like, you can't really stop anyone for saying whatever on chat, really.
Alright, fine.
Just let him, like, all I'm saying is I don't shop profanity for my sake. But if you guys do that, that's your thing.
Alright.
Honestly.
Your channel.
Honestly, you can say whatever, but we had a problem with that when we were showing the chat on PlayStation. Because now you can't see the chat on here.
Okay.
So we're just looking at it. So
Alright, well.
So Enderman, don't feel bad or anything. Don't be upset. It's just that's just my personal preference that I don't shout profanity out. But that's your thing. So he was just, protecting my reputation. So don't get too upset with him. So, all right, you want to do some voice acting?
I am ready for it.
All right, Natsuki.
Alright,
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with hers first.
What are you sharing with me?
Triple dot.
Dot.
Question mark? That's me.
Steven, if you're not going to take a class essay, then go home.
What?
Go home.
Harsh. That's harsh.
What do you expect me to believe that you actually put in effort in?
My poem?
Do you think I'm stupid? I'm tech support.
I'm not. Well, first of all, I'm not part of. I don't know anything about tech support, and I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in some effort. Okay, I put some effort in, man.
Not believe you. We all start somewhere.
No, that's me. That's me. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the very first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. That's you.
Ah!
Painful to think about, huh? ...
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll be better anyway. Monica will give you nightmares to Christmas? That is insane, Shadowbird. Do not let it happen. What you need to do is go all over her and she just dies. Okay, I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just dying again and dying. I mean, what?
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I got to share right now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
You want to read the poem?
Oh, I'll read the poem for you. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. What's that about it?
I made
that was a poem by me, Nashaki.
It's funny. It's funny because I made fun of this thing. This could be probably E40's next lyric.
Oh, you are so right. It is just remedial enough.
Oh, monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Oh, horses can race.
Nope.
No. No. Oh yeah. Commodities can climb.
Nope.
Crickets can leap.
Yup.
Horses can race.
Nope.
Owls can seek.
Yup.
Cheeses can run.
Nope.
Eagles can fly.
Yup.
People can try.
Nope.
But that's about it.
Yup.
And that's the end. That's the end of the song. You're up.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
Give me my milk and cookies. I will give you milk and cookies. What? Just be honest.
I am.
No, you're not.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks my writing is just shut up and I think I said things.
Oh my god.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Oh my god. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
No.
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, it would. Exactly. I like what it is easy to read, but it is you are. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Take a shadow, Prince. I know I am an amazing person, but you don't really have to talk to me like that. That is not okay.
Your next line.
Yeah, it's more or less a kid-friendly channel. I mean, you can still use profanity in chat.
Yeah.
I was just trying to protect his reputation
Yeah.
because when we tried to do live streaming on the PS4 before, there was just some little brat kid who just swore up and down every wall there was in every house there is.
Yeah.
And you could see the chat on the screen. But if you can't see it here, it's fine.
Alright.
Use as much profanity as you want in
Yep.
chat.
Yep. Anyway, go ahead.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Are you sure? Like I set up our rhymes at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went to it than I realized.
Do not shut yourself. It is not okay.
Waiting on you, bro. You good?
Oh boy, that is it.
Man.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Oh, man.
I'm glad you learned something. I did not expect that from a youngster. The youngest one here, did ya?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor.
What about change of nationality in the span of a snap?
That's good.
Are you sure there, Lottie? Because I am tech support. And we do everything in the snap. Now rate us on a scale of 1 to 10. How do you think we did today?
Oh boy. I decided to humor her with the last
I
comment.
said 1 to 10.
10.
Oh, thank you.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Aren't they around?
Alright.
Oh, God.
It's time for Monica.
Oh no, we are going to die in a fiery pit of hell.
Hi, CFN. Having a good time so far?
Praise Allah.
You need to stop,
Can't
dude.
say that.
Please don't. Please don't. Please ignore that, please.
Ignore me? Fine, I'll leave then.
Alright, see ya.
Take your laptop with me.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually getting my next color dry.
Okay.
You want?
Yeah. Wait, I don't think I finished mine.
It's up there, right next to your Febreze.
Yeah, there you go.
Your free breeze.
A freebies. Good.
Your freebie?
I don't know. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Thank you, Shadow Bridge. I know. I am very amazing there, Lottie. They have to be Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
But they are.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring these up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
It takes a lot of practice to go in between nationalities
Yeah,
that
it is.
quick.
Anyway,
But they're so similar in ways that it's easy. Like the sound emanating from your throat, it makes it super easy to do it, but it's also really hard to get it mixed up.
want to share
Practice makes perfect.
Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry, CFN. We're all a little
Don't
embarrassed
worry.
today, you know. But is that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, CFN. I was going ooh. I was going ooh in my.
Let's go like E40.
It was that bad. I kept thinking of E40.
It's almost making want to call Apple to make them buy Budweiser.
What?
Shadow Prince, if you're on drugs, I want some.
It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Are you sure?
It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations
I
low.
overestimate him. He kind of lets me down a lot.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Jeez.
Cheese? What about crackers?
How about bread?
No, that was moldy, so we threw it out.
Okay, that way it always counts when I put in some effort. So that every time you get disappointed with everything I do something good and I impress you on occasion.
Well, maybe.
Wow, okay. Forget I said anything.
What'd you say?
It's very unfair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes these kinds of...
Awkward staring at each other for an answer to Cheese's life.
You know that Yuri likes this kind.
Cheese is life, though.
I know. Yeah. All right. You know that Monica likes this kind of writing, right?
No.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
Excuse me.
I don't mean that it's a bad thing though.
I do.
But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people.
Well, we all know I have.
She spends so much time in her head that that it's probably a much more interesting place for her.
Always is.
But that's why
it's so dull and boring nowadays. Ugh. Humans.
But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think
throw her off a building, make her unhappy.
I don't think she's used to being indulged like that.
Good.
She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she gets too stimulated and ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Welcome to Apple Texture Board. What do you need for us?
Suddenly the
We
door
are very busy.
opens.
And it is me. Oh no, it is Yuri.
Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late.
Are you sure?
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Thanks, Monica.
You're very welcome.
I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway,
What?
do you want to read my poem now?
No, it is going to send me to hell.
Don't worry, it's not very good.
It is probably like Satan, blackness, death, and Satan.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims it's not very good.
Oh, it's probably not. It's going to send you to hell.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
No, you don't.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see.
But then don't sound it. Be real with yourself.
Well, let's read it then.
You have to be real with yourself there, Nazi.
All right, we're reading this.
Oh, dear God.
But he wasn't looking for me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings,
Okay.
but my bird eyes can no longer see color.
That's odd. That's very odd.
And there are others in this room. Are they talking?
No. We are
Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper?
Yes.
The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears.
Just like a bug. Just try to wriggle its way into your earphones.
The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. It's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what?
Brandishing a sword. That's so kind of you.
So what do you think?
Oh, dear Jesus.
So what do you think, tech support? How was it?
Oh, that. You need a little help with that. Maybe they can call Apple. I'll pick up the phone. It's easy to do.
It's very
It
free.
is easy. I will just tell to pass Control G.
It's very free form. If that's
Control
what
Alt Delete and cancel the task.
that's
There you go. Tech support done. Sorry, keep going.
that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
No, you're not.
Aha,
You're right.
it's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Just
What
like
was
a
the-
short that being thrust into the victim and then turn it.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it.
You're evil.
I
That
get
is how you put it.
I guess-
I'm evil.
I
I
get-
get the spawn of the underworldly Hades. You know, who rises up and takes Allah from his kingdom,
Wow, okay.
and then shoots Buddha in the face.
I guess you could say.
So many religions. Right
Okay,
there.
you really need to take it down a notch with the religious jokes, please.
No.
I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Alright, here's her writing tip. You ready?
Hold on. Okay, I am ready.
Okay. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem, a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Okay.
If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move.
Oh, real Confucius over here.
So just move your hand. So just move your hand.
Genius.
So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Oh, so inspirational. I can name 6 different people who are children. Like below the age of 9 and 4. Who are still more inspirational than you are. I want to throw you off a roof.
That's my advice for today.
That is my advice, exactly.
Thanks for listening.
No. Make me want to cut off my ears.
Alright, we got Yuri's.
Yuri, how are you doing?
Okay. Triple dot.
Indeed.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh, what was that? Question mark. Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me.
Yeah.
You didn't really do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right.
Shut up, Prince. You're hilarious, bud. Force it. Write it no matter what. Ends up making the Bible and the Constitution the same day.
What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
None.
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you have written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh?
That is.
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Triple dot.
This is trash. Burns it.
Well, I know that. I just meant, You okay, dude?
Oh, golden.
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger around the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I'm able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
You know, I thought this was a horror game, not an English lesson.
It's gonna get there. We saw it. It takes a while.
I don't know.
Well, you're
We're
enjoying the
at
chat.
48 minutes right now.
Well, that's why it takes like 2 hours. You're enjoying the chat, right?
I am.
Okay then, what's the problem?
It's a good question.
Okay then, let me move on.
I'm grabbing a chewy bar.
Alright, go grab a chewy bar.
Grab a chewy bar.
In the other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both of the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques to go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying some new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well...
I mean, Monica didn't give you really any feedback. She's a spawn of Satan. There's no positivity there.
That's kind of true. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Natsuki is tech support, so I mean...
Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which, it's kind of funny. After all...
This is the perfect opportunity. Run.
Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Oh! It's the poem about Flickinson.
Ooh! We got a Flickinson? I want to read it.
Go ahead, read it.
Okay,
Can you read it?
Ghost Under the Light. Dude, I cannot read it from here.
Alright, let me read it.
Yeah, go for it.
The ghost under the light.
No, you have to read it. Like Flickinson would.
How did he, I didn't know what his voice was like.
He had a southern accent!
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The ghost under the light!
The tendrils on my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last
yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hair of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. That's for me, Trent Flickinson, Colonel of the Head Sanders Army.
Hey, any artists out there?
Flickinson Army.
Artists, I want you to make a fan art of Flickinson.
You gotta. Flickinson's amazing.
Alright, let's continue. Okay. Triple dot. I'm sorry. I have such...
What the heck happened? Why is Stano dying? Well, Trip Flickinson died for you. That means I'm dying too.
That's funny, you mix...
Trip Flockerson! He's my brother!
It's really funny, you mix Krillin with a southern accent.
Oh yeah! Southern Krillin!
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting and a weird southern accent by some, Dragon Ball Z character named Krillin.
Oh, hell yeah!
What? I wasn't thinking about, like, that at all. But it looks like you had a long time to read. Oh yeah, we tried to get the voice right and we died laughing.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah, that was actually kind of hard to read a little
Yeah.
bit.
Huh?
Just a wee bit.
That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short,
Southern Krillin! Choose no nose!
it's really descriptive.
I am King Krillin! What do you need from me, peasants?
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Oh, do you now?
Not at all.
Krillin's here to take care of that.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Oh, yeah. I see dead people! Ooh!
Quite. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, CFN.
Oh, quite, but...
Really?
But I need my money. I'm feeling lonely.
I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Oh,
but
well, let's read it again.
We
Give
can't.
me trip play consent. Wait out here.
But remember that poets often express their own.
Irish Bane? Oh, buddy, I think you're asking for too much. That's gonna be a little hard. I'll have to get back to you on
Just
that.
go like this and do your Irish accent.
No, my Irish accent is way too high for Bane.
You got a point.
Hold on.
Just see what it sounds like.
Top of the morning, what can I do for you today? And then you have my permission to die.
I don't know if they heard that. Did you guys hear that? If not, I could go closer to the mic.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in our last remaining place of comfort and unable to let go of the past.
Well, I've already let go of you, Yuri. So, I
And
think we're all good.
And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn
I
putting
heard
it that
Jack's
way.
entrance, that's it. Okay, I'll do it again for you.
Oh, you're getting towards the.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna need you to hold the button.
Top of the morning, dear laddie. I'm Jacksepticeye. What can I do for you today? And then you have my permission to die.
Alright.
How was that? It was kind of hard to do.
I haven't
Straightening
even
up the neck veins there,
thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really.
You're nothing.
Yours was impressive. Yours was impressive too, so. Nah.
Just a thing of pixels on a screen. An inanimate object that no one cares.
That got real for a second. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, CFN.
What is happening here? Why is iCloud coming up?
Just exit it.
Spinning wheel can't really do that.
iCloud's just being a jerk. They want me to sign in and stuff like that. Me too.
iCloud not responding. Good. It can die then.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities.
What?
Why's the music off?
What? What happened?
Just Shadow Prince's
Oh, okay.
comment was.
This is a literature club after all. I sigh.
You want to do the sigh? Sigh noise?
Good. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing about something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They are gingerly exchanging
Welcome to tech support. What can I do for you?
Oh, I don't have time for your tech support, Natsuki. I'm trying to show you my poem.
Everybody has time for tech support.
No, I'm trying to show you
Don't
my
give me a choice.
authentic
Well,
writing.
You don't want to join the tech support.
This is a literature club, not tech support.
Well, this is tech support now. So
Good
goodbye,
God! How
goodbye,
am I supposed to?
goodbye.
How am I supposed to deal with you
No,
every day?
click. Goodbye. Click. 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 I'm
You're,
hanging
oh,
up
bro,
on you.
you're so insufferable.
You're not fun anymore, Yuri.
Oh, I'm so tired of this crap.
In my presence, you peasant.
As I read in the tantrum, I watch each expression change. Natsuki eyes burrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Go ahead.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. I said you just have really bad language.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Aha, cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about a feeling of giving up. Well, I give up. How can it be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You're terrible at it. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really don't need you to come out as nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
No!
Just make these random noises in those types of moments. It's hilarious. The one.
If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone to idea like that. Did you know spicy milk is a thing? Are you serious? Who would drink spicy milk?
I don't know.
Monica, because she's Satan. Which beaver did you did, by the way? Monica liked it. Oh no, did she have been? Did you like it too?
Yeah.
Okay, go tell me. She have liked it too. So based on that, I gladly give you such suggestions on your own.
Excuse me?
Shut up!
Hey, no,
I am
no.
talking. I am. Ain't tech support.
I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
But then why did you call it tech support?
Which I haven't. I had no choice. Monica told me to do it. Remember, she's the president. I have to follow her orders.
No.
And CFN liked my poem, too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh,
It's about to get real.
Oh, did you know, Shaman? I didn't realize you were so invested in this idea of us to have a Yeti.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous to see if it appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Ah! And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy,
Oh, you
Mr.
do.
Tech Support.
You do! This sophisticated bubbling fool. That is what I said, it's not you. Where you know what? I also do what you want to. I am uncomfortable saying this, but I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew and size bigger as soon as CFN started
Oh,
growing.
good.
I mean, started showing. Started showing. Oh,
See if it started
no.
showing. I'm showing. Oh god.
Oh no.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little... We have to say it together. Dude.
Yes, this is the fight.
We both have to say this at the same time.
We're not a second. Ease, Louise. It doesn't
dissolve you.
I said it first. Tech support for it.
You're taking out your own insecurities on others like...
Oh, look at that.
You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look at you talking. You wanna be any dog?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for you for your mental age to comprehend.
That is okay.
This is new, actually.
Well, yeah, because the other chick usually looks it up.
Yeah.
Just saying that proves my point. What people learn to get the other guys doesn't after they graduate, that is what you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think that you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Well, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yeti. Oh my god, you already good, don't you?
Ooh.
Burn. Texture button, where you going?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the frick are you wrong with your head?
Yes, did she have anything?
Oh boy, it's all about me now, I guess.
I share him.
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
CFN, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. You're doing it on your own.
Triple dot.
Not shaky. You want texture part, right?
You want a rock, paper, scissors?
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, rock, paper, scissors.
That's 2 out of 3.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Alright, last one.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Alright. Tech support wins.
Texture board.
Oh, wait. It's not working. It's not working! Oh.
Oh no, Monica, what are you doing?
Monica?
Triple dot. Hey CFN, you mind stepping outside for a little bit? Okay?
Oh, someone's going to die. Oh, yes. Someone's going to die.
Natsuki, we're not outside, we're inside the building.
Shit, we are going to be okay.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly.
Oh, then you should not be president.
I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others.
If you want to be more assertive, just go into Twitter. Oh wait.
Man.
It didn't help Trump at all. Probably the worst time to take a drink, bud.
Yeah, Mark. You understand, right?
No, I do not.
Anyway,
Okay.
if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine.
Okay.
I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Don't do it.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Dude, she's crying, dude. Are you gonna do a fake to you?
Not.
She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
Yuri's dead.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. What did she say to tech support?
I don't know.
Or did? CFN, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you do. Oh yeah, Charles' brother. You remember him?
Hello.
We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. I think she broke the fourth wall again. She said... Triple dot. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Triple dot. Yuri looks at me like she wanted to say something, but she glances at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Enderman295 says he's gotta go. Catch you around. Plus, when it comes to the writing poems section, pay extremely close attention.
The poetry?
Yeah.
Like reading the poetry?
In the poems.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. I think I picked it up while I was reading Monica's thing a little bit. And maybe she's like trapped or something. I'll wait to... This is actually... This might be interesting because it seems like Yuri wants to stay with me alone, but Monica...
Aha! So I guess I'm Gargamel. According to Shadow Prince. because he said we're going to White Castle, but I said why not the Castle of Blue, where they cook up Smurfs. So I guess that makes me Gargamel. Sorry.
So what I was saying is that now Yuri wants to talk to me alone, but Yuri.
Oh, when
but
you're writing the poem.
when I'm writing the poem.
Yeah. So when you're writing the poem, pay close attention.
All right.
Got it.
Then I will need your help with that. So what I was saying
My
is,
help.
because if I'm doing the poems, you might have to help me. Okay, so Yuri wants to talk with me alone, right?
Punch her in the teeth.
And Monica's like, "Oh no, I'll wait for you to be done."
Oh.
I'm like, so Yuri, dribble out. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
You know, punch you in the teeth.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with CFN.
Uh-huh.
It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
Nope.
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understay.
You understay? Got it.
Wait.
Yep, no, I see it.
Oh, okay. Well, so what do I... So I just continue with the... Or should I click this, or what do I do?
Click it. There we go. Break it.
I...
Click it. Click it.
I'll just click on...
Milk.
Vertigo...
Melancholy.
Hold on. Where is it? I'm Yuri's... I'm doing...
Doki Doki. Oh, you should pick.
Well,
Doki
I'm doing
Doki.
Yuri's thing that she likes, so... Let's see.
I don't know what she likes.
So I think it's like... pain?
What's my favorite thing about this game?
Disoriented.
That Natsuki is tech support.
Analysis. Incongruent. Philosophy. Judgment. Eternity.
Misfortune.
Alright. Tenacious. What's it? Unstable. Tragedy. Infallible. Contamination.
Jeez, this is a really long poem, man.
Whoa! That's...
I like it.
That was Sayori's picture.
Uh-huh. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already.
You gonna be reading that?
Yeah. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, CFN. Hi, Yuri. Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Oh, hello? Yes. Yep.
Oh, the garbage? Well, let me do that. What? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. We have to take out some raccoons that are trying to get into the garbage.
Lovely.
Alright, guys, we'll be right back. Just hold on.
Oh, fun.
That's what I have. let's get back to this hilarious stream. Alright. Where's
Oh. Your phone?
Okay, let's get back to this horror, this game.
What is happening here?
What?
Interesting.
Is it lagging?
No.
Alright, here we go. I'm not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression.
What's your favorite type of clothing? Favorite grocery store? Pizza brand?
Oh,
Pizza furniture?
him and his questions again.
Who's the midget in black? Who are you talking about?
But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga on the desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room.
What's my favorite type of clothing? The ones that you wear. Favorite grocery store? The one that gives me food. Pizza brand? Papa Gino's. Piece of furniture? Wherever I can sit. And finally, what's my favorite music? Metal. There you go.
Alright. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. So something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized, but you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it's our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. CFN, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is
Guy in the background. Dude, are you talking about me? Because I'm not a midget. T-Zinger 3. What's wrong with you?
Wait, you said T-Zinger 3?
Yeah.
That's Derek.
Is that Derek?
Yes, it is. I know, that's his username.
Derek, I swear to the unleavened Buddha, I will find you. I will smack every ounce of sense into you.
Everything is a little
The
bit
back of my hand.
everything's a little bit bright around you, and sorry, I meant to say I was just tech support.
Tech support is here. Okay, how are you doing? Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Tech support?
Oh, Derek, you know who you are. Derek just said, I can't hear him. What is he talking about? And who is Derek?
It has to be him. That's his username. I could have gotten his username wrong.
Huh?
I know Zingerman. That's his username. That's for
T-Zinger3.
yeah. What's his? Let me see his yeah, that has to be him
Oh, yeah. No, it 100% is.
because that's his thing on Steve Zinger. And he subscribed to me, so I know it was him. So if it's not him, then whatever.
Well, if you're not Derek, then... No, you're definitely Derek. You're definitely Derek, because he said dude stroking his chin like he has facial hair.
Tech support.
Only you would be that troll.
tech support.
I will not do that. It's too late.
Tech support.
We're done. Okay, man. Dot. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Dot.
Yuri's clearly taken aback about how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't.
Did you sound like you're done? I don't know. I should know. I know it's stupid, but I can't be it. But to be a little worried.
Triple dot.
What?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on.
Wow. Derek, I swear, I know that's you now. He said, tell the midget to stop distracting you from the game. Dude would be a terrible wingman.
So,
No. Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
she completely forgot what happened yesterday.
Eh?
Eh? That's me.
Huh? It is. On your right. I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything that happened. Jack Crispy! You're the kind of person who really draws out a little things, aren't you?
Triple dot. But,
I'll accept your apology anyway. How's the feel better about it? Besides, it's kinda nice to hear. Since I was always afraid you secretly hated me. Or something like that.
no, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, I hate you. Cause you're after my lucky charms. You're the kind of weird. But I don't hate you either.
Triple dot. Natsuki turns to me.
You're still in charge though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. I'm sorry. I am super late. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
No, I'm not.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. I just said that. Come on. Just going on here. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period was a study hall. To be honest, I just kind of got lost track of time.
Time out. Can't you just leave study hall anyways? I was able to in high school. I'm serious. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell at last. Or at least.
I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me much credit than I deserve. I guess
There's something fishy going on about you, Monica.
I've
I'm
been-
going to find it out. And once I do, I'm getting more tech support time.
I've been practicing.
Harassment is not fundamental.
I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good at it yet. Still, you must acquire a lot of dedication, so I am still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri.
Oh, that doesn't mean. Okay. You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, CFN. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. so I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked
Play a
about.
Law and Order sound now. I can't.
Besides, Natsuki was already running into the closet. CFN, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. In the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned it anyway. Okay. What club? Okay. We can start now. Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Oh, I'm sorry. My heart won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you're having so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus reading like this. Take your time. Take a breather. It's all take.
Are you a doors? Contact support. I'll be here to get.
Tech support's in the closet.
You're right.
Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if we make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing make reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch her retrieve small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands up the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it into the teacher's desk, then I can go get the water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, I have the water pitcher. Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. The pitcher in her hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? Oh, look, she's just right there when she leaves.
Of course.
It's like, no, it's not. Not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. I don't like this. Okay. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting, so I decide to go look for her. Oh boy. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. What are you doing? Put that hand away. I start heading down the hallway. What is...
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
Just those noises, dude. What was that?
I don't know. I can do a Hodgson sound.
Just get back to it. Just give me a minute.
I'll wait for you because I want you to see this.
Just give me a minute. Yeah. I'll be watching.
Okay. What was that noise?
Yeah, you're. I don't know, but I want to know what that noise was too.
It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing.
Sure, that's what it is.
Look at the next one. I don't know what the heck is it. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri?
Yas.
Oh. The heck? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. CFN, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri set the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Stop. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do any less than making tea for others. Dude, your breath's on my neck. You need to stop. I felt that.
They wanted me to prank you.
Good God, man. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed.
You sure?
Perhaps I will. He fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself a little. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Okay. I get it. It was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, CFN. It's very endearing.
How much longer are we streaming for?
Probably until the next poem. Let's see, it's 8:30. Let's see how far it goes. Cause I do
23, bro.
Are you 23? Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep this up. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
9,000!
Remember my parents? Remember my parents are also back there, so it'll be
Yeah,
too.
but I didn't scream too loud.
Alright.
That was like the loudest I've been.
CFN, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
No.
Why is that? A little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. Oh, no worries. It's just I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, and it'll go well with the tea. You and I sit down against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if it's sake, we assume the same reading position as the last time, each holding one half of the book. What happened? Maybe it glitched. For this time, our bodies even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. So how am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Yo, teacup. She hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand and not holding the book ended up in the position that makes me even harder to focus.
Well, I can't.
Because now I need to worry not to make sure that I accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have some if you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, I touch it, I might get smudged on the papers. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Alright, another nice picture. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't make any harder of time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't seem to fade away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively put the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's suspension suddenly breaks.
Oh yeah.
Did I just? Yuri looks at me and needs to confirm what just happened. CFN. Sorry. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Why did the music stop? The music just stopped. Ah. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. CFN? Suddenly, Yuri forcibly grabs her arm and jerks me to my feet. Teacup knocks over. CFN. My heart won't stop pounding, CFN. Oh, this is getting real, dude.
Yandere is Yandere.
Yandere.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yuri equals Yandere.
Yep.
That's what I just put in the chat.
Okay, ready? My heart is pounding, CFN.
Good.
I can't calm down.
Nope.
I can't focus anything anymore. Can you feel it, CFN?
Nope.
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Oh yeah.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Good.
I can't make it stop.
Good.
It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh. That's not
Good.
creepy.
I like it.
You want to do her voice in that voice? Oh. It's time to share poems.
Yes, it is. So is this where we stopped then?
Let me save.
Yeah.
All right, we are gonna end it here. We are gonna end it here. So in the next stream, which will probably be tomorrow, because I think I have to take him home because it's like 8:30. So.
Okay.
So, and my dad's kind of sick, so, we are gonna end this stream now. It's starting to get really real. Like, things are starting to happen. We're now figuring out that Monica is the devil. So, and Yuri's a yandere, and Natsuki is tech support.
Yeah. Thank you for calling tech support.
And
My
then-
name is Natsuki. What can I do for you today?
So then it's Yuri just stared into our souls for like a second. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. Thank you, Mr. Stano, for joining me. Make sure you check out Grandmaster Stano for his reactions coming out soon.
That and check out my gaming channel, Mr. Stano's Gaming.
He has some games up there you can check out. Funny content, really funny content, and it's uncensored content. I am more of the clean type of channel. He's the uncensored guy.
110,000%.
So, if you want that, follow him.
Yeah.
Also subscribe to me, CFN TV, because we're gonna probably stream this tomorrow again.
Maybe. Not feeling too confident about that.
You don't want to do it.
Well, I didn't do my gaming video today.
Well, we can do. We have all day.
We have till 6.
We have till 6. Well, maybe I'll probably end up just streaming later that night. But anyway, we are gonna get back to this. And anyway, so thank you guys so much for joining me. This is getting real. Please like, comment, and subscribe to CFN Nation. Subscribe to Mr. Stano, Grandmaster Stano, Mr. Stano's Gaming. And we'll see you guys next time.
Y'all.
Peace. You want to say anything?
Remember, always be a goat. Now what I want you to do is like, comment, and throw your computer at 4 different walls. Right after you subscribe to every channel that we just mentioned.
Yep.
Okay? I literally want you to take your computer off its stand, if it's on a stand, or if it's a laptop, or if it's your phone. Just like, take it, kiss it goodbye, huck it right out of the wall.
Fair.
Go for me.
Alright.
And I'll know you respect everything I am.
Respect.
And thank you for calling tech support. Now on a scale of 1 to 10, rate us from 1 to 10. Bye.
Bye.